Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kat and this is the place where I talk, usually about books and writing. Today I'm going to be talking about something a little bit different though. This is going to be a Flosstube video. Now if you don't know what Flosstube is, floss is the thread that you use to do embroidery, including cross-stitch and other types of embroidery, and so Flosstube is a place of embroidery. If you're not interested in embroidery at all, I have absolutely no objections to you clicking off. However, I'm just going to take you through my current project, what I'm working on, what I wish I was working on, and kind of like say hi to everybody. So hi, Flosstube. I'm Kat. Normally on this channel I make books about reading and writing, and I'm really excited to share this other side and other hobby with you. So I did mention it during a vlog, and a lot of people were really interested to see what I'm working on. So hopefully you're still with me. Let's get started. So I'm currently working on two main projects, and I'm trying out a couple of different solutions to project bags just to see if I like them. This one I don't like. It's very odd. It's a wallet for documents. Not my style. But this is the classic embroidery counted cross-stitch kit for Harrogate and York. This was a moving away present actually when I went to university. I got this as a gift from my grandmother. So that was several years ago. Let's not dwell on how many. But this is just a map of Harrogate and York and all of the kind of historical sites that are around there. So, and this is where I'm at. So most of the counted cross-stitch, except for the title and border, is finished. I did discover there is a bit of river down here I have yet to do, and also there is obviously some back stitching on this side to do, but I'm getting really close to a finish, and actually that's why I started my second project, because I was getting really tired of just back stitching. I mean, look at these pillars, look at them. They took some of my soul, I think. I've got like huge cuts on my thumbs now from where I've jammed needles into the fabric. And this one as well. This was actually the first piece I ever tried doing parking with. I tried it on this one because there are lots of, hang on. I tried parking on this little guy here. I didn't really like it. It made the back a lot messier, even with all of the confetti, I think you call it. So yeah, but this is my main focus piece. And I'm really enjoying it, even if the backstitching is driving me crazy, because I actually really like backstitching, like seeing the design come out. So before, I've got a picture of before and after for Fountains Abbey and for Nesborough, I think. So I'm just gonna pop those in. And like with the backstitching, it's so much more beautiful. It's just very time consuming, so yes. I'm not sure I would recommend these charts because they seem to be hand drawn. So I'm not sure I would recommend these charts. They seem to be hand drawn, which sometimes makes the symbols quite confusing, and also there is a mistake in one of the patterns, which isn't a big thing. It's just that I think the author maybe changed her mind in between the cross stitch and the back stitch patterns. But I mean, if you really enjoy maps of rivers of English countryside, these are actually really cute, and I think I will redo the Nesborough one especially and send it to my dad because he really loves Nesborough and it's really, you know, a special place to him. So yeah, that's where I grew up, in Nesborough. Well, not in Nesborough, in Harrogate. And then the second piece I'm working on is a witch for the Witch Please Readathon. You can just about see her pointy hat here, and this is a cauldron, and then she is leaning over the cauldron. This is the first time I have tried outlining. This is the first time I have tried outlining a piece. Because it's all black, it is quite mindless, but the counting was really distracting, so I just went ahead and made sure that I knew where the boundaries were. But I didn't want to finish the outlining, mainly because I'm sending pictures of this to a friend to make her guess what it's supposed to be, and so far we have a bridge on fire and I don't know, so we'll find out soon. So I have been working with I think you call them a Duchess hoop or an embroidery hoop. This worked really well for the small designs in the Harrogate, because you know they're really small, and the Harrogate and York, but it's less good for the witch, so I'm looking into buying some Q-snaps, and I might buy some when I hit 200 subscribers on the YouTube channel as a present for myself. Although I might just buy some black Ada, because I am itching to start on the Words to Live by Sal. I think it's so beautiful. Now for some haul. So I went a bit crazy. I bought this project bag. This is the other experimental project bag, and I actually really like this one. It seems to be waterproof. It's got a zipper and it's clear, and it's just, I think it was about £8, so it's quite expensive from the stationery store, and I really like it. So this is a pattern I got from Etsy. It says winter is coming, which are the Stark words, and It's just a geometrical start. I bought all 9, so I have all of the houses, and I'm going to do at least 3 of them for the walls in here, because as you can see, they are quite bare. But this is the first one I'm going to do because it's on white Ada, and the store had white Ada in. I bought all of the called for colours, but I'm going to replace one of them with the DMC variegated floss, and possibly also the winter is coming down at the bottom, just to give it a bit of variety. So my first ever switcheroo as well, so it might fail miserably. And then we have 3 beautiful kits from Permin of Copenhagen. They are quite popular here in Sweden. We have a ship at harbour, a ship sailing, and then I wanted to get a matching ship, but they didn't have one, so instead I got a beautiful coastline. So these are the 3 beautiful little small kits that I want to work on. I really want another one of these to make it into a set of 3 and gift it to somebody. But if I don't find one, I might just have to reproduce this one, but reflect it back maybe. I really love the Permin kits in general. I think they're so beautiful and simple. They do a series of grey designs with just something picked out in red. So there'll be a red boat or a red postbox or a red car or a red bicycle in a grey village scene, and I just think it's absolutely beautiful. So I am thinking of picking up a number of those to dot around the apartment because our colour scheme is grey, black and red. Finally, I will talk to you about something that I finished a long time ago. This was a gift for my partner when he moved out of his parents' house and into a flat of his own, and this says home is where the hearth is. This is a Hearthstone reference from World of Warcraft, which was where we met, and I really love this pattern. There is some shiny, what's it called? I don't think you can pick it up, but the floss here is shiny, so it looks a bit magical when it moves and catches the sun, and I just really love this. And now that we live together, it's doubly true because home is where the heart is. And finally, I found this. Actually, when I moved, I brought 2 cross-stitch kits with me. I brought the Harrogate and York, and I knew I brought another one, but I didn't know what it was. And it turns out it is this beautiful, I haven't even opened it. It is this beautiful DMC kit. It is the Neuschwanstein Castle, which looks so much like a fairy princess castle. I just love it. I think it's beautiful, and I'd love to visit it one day. I think in this range they also do an Edinburgh and a Buckingham Palace castles. So I might check those out, but look at all that floss ready to go. It would be, if I did do this, if I did pick this up after start, it would be my first full coverage piece, so I'm quite nervous about it, and I think it's going to take a really long time. I mean, this is only one of the threads contained, there is another one inside, so... but it looks so beautiful and lovely, and I just love to have it finished, so we'll see. Alright, that is everything for my first ever Flosstube video. If you have any questions about cross-stitching or getting started with the cross-stitching or embroidery, drop them down in the comments below or just say hi, and I'm really excited to kind of like join this community, I guess. I don't know how you join a community. Booktube sort of adopted me, so hopefully everything that you needed to know was here. Hopefully I will have made some progress by the next time I make one of these videos. I'm planning on making a cross-stitch related or crafting related video once a month, so probably the 3rd Friday of every month, because that's when this one is coming out, but we'll see. I mean, I have a lot of videos about books in the works, essentially, so I really enjoyed talking about my cross-stitching and working on my cross-stitching, and I'm so excited to share this part of myself with you guys, my viewers, and if you're still watching at this point, I mean, why? Thank you so much, kittens. I hope you have an amazing book and a tasty cup of tea at your elbow, and that you're enjoying the summer, and I will see you next week.